competing in the soil judging CDE, agronomy CDE, and winning the Tennessee FF landscaping CDE his freshman year. And besides being named the star farmer, and then a great memory, will be winning the
Morning, everybody.
Star farmer this year, Eli Pelham, with the Woodbury FFA chapter at Cannon County High School. For Tennessee Home Farm Radio, I'm Lee Mathis.
Kevin batting lead off today. Morning, Christy. Morning. Get me. Morning, Pam. Can't believe it's Friday. I feel like the week just started. You just got back from vacation. I need a vacation like yours. I need to go to Hawaii or whatever. I got spelled Padres wrong. Typo. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Fix it. There we go. Good Friday morning to you, everybody. Thunder Radio Morning Show with you, getting you to work, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors, getting you to school if you're in Tullahoma. Coffee County, Manchester students on spring break this week, and that wraps up, I'd say today, but they still get the weekend, right? Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. I know that you've been on social media and you've seen pictures of your friends and your acquaintances enjoying the beach or wherever they travel to during the spring break time. Well, make sure that you've got somewhere to go soon. Get on our website. Go to thunder1320.com/beach, and I can save you 15% on your next trip to Orange Beach, Alabama. If you book a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo that we've got listed there, you click on it. You use the, it shows you the pictures. It's got the phone number that you call to book. It's got the promo code Thunder15, and you save 15% just by being a Thunder Radio listener. That is not accessible to just anybody, just you and me, friends, just you and me. That's Thunder15 to save yourself 15%. We've got a lot to do today. It's a busy day. It's Friday. That means Florida Man Friday. We've got games, stupid, silly stat, name that tune or name that movie, whatever it is we're playing. We got the Friday mix that we'll get into. We got your birthdays. Call those in at 931-728-1320 anytime throughout the show. We would love to add your birthdays to our list and give you a chance to win some delicious pie from the Mercantile and some cake from the Food Lion once we do those drawings. Before we do all that, though, let's take a look at the temperature. 46 degrees. It's nice out there this morning. Headed for a high of 78. It's a little bit cloudy this morning, but I see some sun out there to the east, and we're going to have partly sunny skies today and nice and warm. 5 to 10 mile an hour winds out of the south could gust up to 20 miles an hour. 59 overnight tonight. 76 on Saturday. Pretty good day. And some rain later in the day Saturday. And then a 60% chance of rain Saturday night. A 70% chance of rain Sunday. And perhaps some severe weather Sunday afternoon into Sunday night, Monday morning, as we stay in a wet weather pattern. And then we cool down a touch out of those upper 70s. By next Monday, we clear out the rain and we're around 68 for your high. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. This is perfect grilling weather. A day like today, tomorrow will be a good grilling day too. Heading over to Hillsboro Food Company. They have fresh cut meats every day on their grocery side of the store. Fresh produce, all of your assorted groceries that you need at the Hillsboro Food Company. 7403 Hillsboro Highway in Hillsboro. Y'all get on over there and see them. That's Hillsboro Food Company. They're on Facebook as well. On that note, I do believe it's time to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of the operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO and president of the Peterson Media Group. She's by far the looks in the studio. She is the president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Yep.
Listen, our 15 people watching. It's a slow week over spring break. Thankfully, there's probably at least 16 people on the radio. So we work for them too. Mm-hmm. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around our community over the next days, weeks, and months. We've got not a whole lot this week because of spring break. So high school softball was in action yesterday, won a couple of games. I got a combined no-hitter from Lily Norman and Haley Skipper, so congratulations to them. In their second win yesterday, Raider baseball loses 10-0. Tullahoma softball got a win at Lawrence County last night. Just a couple of quick things to note there. High school track and field will be at Stewart's Creek today. High school softball also be back in action up in Murfreesboro as they're playing in the Warrior Classic up, I think hosted by Riverdale, obviously. And that's really about it. It's kind of a slow week in terms of things happening. Spring break, a lot of people are scattered, but we kind of pick up things next week. We are 56 days away from graduation, 59 days away from Memorial Day 2025. So that's just a couple of the things on my list. Holly, you got anything over there worth mentioning?
No, not really. Track is in action today.
I said that.
Oh. No, then that's about all I've got. It seems like the sports are what we do as comings and goings.
Yeah,
because that's our life.
Probably should do a better job of getting the other things in there. I'll put you in charge of that. Feel like something you could do?
I did go to I could give an update on the career fair yesterday.
I guess I should put one more thing in there. We're 50 days away from the Fundies.
Oh, yeah.
So
probably sneaking right up on us. We're a little behind.
We are behind. I was a little scared of that this year with all the other things going on that we might get a little behind on the Fundies, but we're going to put it in overdrive and try to get it called up.
I work best under pressure anyway.
I put together every year we have the Fundies Sports Awards in May, and there's a lot of scholarships that go out and awards, and I put together a timeline around January of by this date I want this to happen, by this date I want this to happen, by this date, like deadlines, so we make sure to stay on track. The awards go out on this day, the awards committee's got to meet on by this day, and it's all done. This year I've done none of that, and none of it. I did do a little bit of it last night, and I'm going to do a little more of it today to try to get us back on track. Getting sponsorships secured is usually done by now. That's not done. Just it's been a little behind. But I guess that's what happens when you go buy 3 more radio stations. The nonprofit side of you takes a little bit of a hit. You have to. I mean, the Fundies is got the Thunder Radio name to it, the Fundies, but it's a nonprofit thing for the Dream for We Foundation. So it's a lot of fun, and we do it, and we put a lot of effort into it and a lot of our own money into it. But it doesn't make us any money. So I guess you put the nonprofit events and activities to the side for just a minute while you try to, not live under a bridge. After you leverage your whole life, I guess you feel the pressure to make sure that side of life is going okay first before you handle the nonprofits. And then you're just tired.
Yeah, golly.
And it's like, the Thundies it's another full-time job for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
For about a month and a half, it's full-time work. You got like 5 full-time jobs right now.
I think last year I may have gotten started with my planning a little too early. So I felt like my nerves were tore up for months and months. But being so busy, I haven't had time to focus on it. I feel like I'll get in there and it'll be better because I'll be a little more calm and can.
Maybe we put a timeline together today or this weekend. We get our timeline together and we just stick to the timeline.
Okay.
I feel like that's something I'm not going to do.
I'll make you do it.
The Thundies will just happen.
Just the same way the house is just clean and the laundry is just done.
It's amazing. I show up and then things are done. You went to Tullahoma Career Fair yesterday.
Yes,
Did you want
I
to
did.
talk about that here next segment? Or
Here.
I saw some pictures on Facebook, and like within an hour of spending time at Tullahoma High School, Holly she's a Wildcat now. She had crowds of people around her.
No.
Watching her do things.
So Jacob brought the basketball goal, which was a big hit.
It's like a little, portable goal, you shoot on.
And I know people were giving away like swag. Everybody had lots of swag at their table, some good stuff, good swag. And we had the basketball goal. That's what we had. We had a big old crowd, and it made me feel bad for the 2 tables to the left and the right of us because no kids were going up to their tables to the point where the lady to my left, she was cool. She was like, this is fun.
You
She's
got
like,
selfies with these kids. Like, who are these kids you're taking pictures with?
okay, so here's something funny about that. I don't know them kids. I don't know those kids like I know our kids. You know what I'm saying?
Our kids, you're talking about Coffee County.
I'm talking,
kids.
yeah, our kids. I'm talking, I know how they spell their name.
Uh-huh.
I know what good luck charms they carry in their bags. I know their names, when their birthdays are.
You're talking about Manchester kids or Tullahoma kids now?
Our kids, Manchester.
I don't know which one. We're going back and forth. So I'm like, surely you don't know that about Tullahoma kids.
No. I don't know anything about them kids.
Them kids. Those people over there.
I was there, but now that I've started to go and take pictures at Tullahoma's sports and building graphic for their athletes as well, I can remember the faces with the sport. So yesterday,
look at you go.
I was just yelling sport. I was like, hey, softball, you want to try? And I throw her the ball.
Yeah.
And then there would be a wrestler. I know. I was like, hey, wrestler, you wrestle.
Hey, wrestle.
See, and they did. I got them. I don't know their names, but I do know that I get some of their names that I knew from just the athlete being really good, like Kenai Johnson.
Okay, gotcha.
Like we made a lot of graphics with him on it. He played.
I got
basketball.
pictures of Holly taking a selfie with these kids right now up on the screen.
So okay.
And here's her shooting the basketball.
So all these kids are around and they are shooting the basketball and they are awful. I'm watching the same 20 kids shoot the basketball and miss. And so basically my job is to fetch down the basketball. Me and Jacob were running all over the backside of the gym there because they're awful.
Yeah. Well, that's
and I was like, hey,
shoot.
like, y'all back up. Let me shoot this. And so I walked over there and they're like, no. I heard somebody say she'll probably make it. Swish, nothing but net.
Did they go crazy? Did you hold up the 3?
I hold up the 3.
Did they go nuts?
I don't know.
I bet they went nuts.
I blocked it. I think I blocked it out.
Zoned out.
Yeah.
Clear the mechanism.
Yeah, I was in the zone.
Well done, Ollie.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's a photo of her cutting loose of that shot. Look at the crowd around her. Like there are people gathered around like there's a fight about to happen. That's how many people are around her in the Tullahoma gym.
So the guy beside me, the one I said he was like, get off my lawn.
Oh yeah,
guy.
I didn't mean to interrupt your story. You're talking about.
No, it was long stories, lots going on there. The kids were packed around our table so much.
They were bumping his
They
table.
were backing into his table, and he was like, hey, guys, my table. And I was like, y'all, you need to, I had to tell him, I was like, y'all got to circulate. And I was kind of eyeballing the lady next to me, the sweet lady next to me. I was like, because they were like, I want another shot. Let me try again. I'm like, no, I'm not giving none of y'all another shot until you make your rounds.
Yeah.
This gym.
Y'all go learn where you're going to go to school. No, before you learn how to shoot this basketball.
I was like, you making Mr. Cranky over here get mad.
Right.
It was good. It was fun.
Good. Well,
I liked recognizing that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like a baby step for me in
your Tullahoma transition.
Acclimating myself in the Tullahoma community.
Yeah. Well, I was surprised.
I was like, that girl plays softball.
And there's just her taking selfies with people. Like, who are you taking a picture with in front of the Doug van here?
That is a Tullahoma High School basketball player. He's a junior. Can't remember his name. So I was like, hey, basketball, come here.
Hey, basketball. That's baby steps, I guess.
He helped carry the goal out at the end.
Okay.
So he could get out of class. He's like, y'all walk slow. I'm milking this.
Yeah, let's go. There's Holly with basketball.
I can't. He's a junior, so we'll have him back next year. I do know he was injured a lot of the year this year. And before he got injured, he could dunk.
Okay.
So
did he tell you that?
Yeah, he told me all that.
Nice.
I was
good. Over on the Carmine Family Dental Cameras, where you can watch the show, Dwayne wants to know when we'll be announcing. Do you know when you will be announcing Bonnaroo ticket sales? Well, Dwayne, matter of fact, I do know. I'm just keeping it a secret because I don't want to sell any.
That's not true, Dwayne.
I'm keeping it a secret, and I'm not going to announce it, and you just have to figure it out. No, I don't know.
We just don't know.
We just don't know. That's still we are having tickets. We are having, and I haven't said much about it. We did put it on Facebook just to let people know we will have tickets. We know for sure we're going to sell day passes this year, which is something we've never done before. But I don't think we're selling weekend passes, which is what we've always done before. It's not going to be both. I don't think. I know for sure we got day passes. I do not know about weekend passes. I don't think we're selling weekend passes. I could tell you that. I'm 90% sure we're not selling weekend passes. I'm 100% sure we're selling day passes. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm 99% sure that Thursday is going to be a pretty good deal. Like they're all going to be a good deal. Like, I think the day passes are $175
normally,
and I'm pretty sure we're going to have them for $120 or $125 on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a special price on Thursday. But I don't want to say anything about that yet.
$120 for a full day.
Yeah, I mean,
of concerts.
Yeah, you're better to buy the weekend pass if you're going to do the whole weekend thing. But if you're just going to, because a lot of people want day passes because they want to see one band.
Person,
that's what you're going to pay to go to a concert.
Yeah,
you know,
and then you don't got to drive to Nashville.
Pretty fair.
Pretty fair.
Yeah, I think. Anyway, anything else?
No.
Out of you and the comings and goings. Holly's a celebrity in Tullahoma now. Didn't take her long. Did you tell them that you're the host of the morning show on Thunder Radio?
One lady come, because at the end of the thing, I had teachers coming over asking if they could shoot.
Nice. And we want to play.
And other people that were a part of the career fair, like other businesses, that they're like, hey,
we want to try now.
Throw me the rock.
Next year, how many people show up with basketball goals?
See, Jacob and I thought that when probably by today, we would get an email stating that we weren't allowed to
Do not come back with a basketball goal. Nobody, students got nothing done in the gym. They just shot basketball. We could have had gym class for that. Yeah.
What was the question?
The question was how many people show up with basketball goals next year? Like how many of the booths?
Know. I think they're going to say no games.
No, surely not.
They don't know me, though. They just know that I'm the lady with the duck.
Yeah.
There's
the duck lady.
My kids here, Coffee County kids know me.
Yeah. Well, over there, they'll eventually get to know you. Because we're kicking her out of Coffee County. She's now covering Tullahoma sports full time. Those will be your kids then.
Do I need to show everybody the tattoo I have?
The what now?
The tattoo I have.
The what?
The CC tattoo.
The tattoo? Did you just say tattoo?
I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Golly, she just made up a whole word. Trying to show you my tattoo. All right, we got more morning show. I want to tell you about Dirtworks. I guarantee you, this is a week where a lot of people have been outside in the yard doing things. It's been decent weather. A lot of teachers and kids are out of school. Parents are staying home for the most part. You know, some people still got to work, but it's been good weather, and we got the longer daylight. So you're out there, you're in your garden, you're weeding things out of your landscaping, you're getting things ready for the bigger spring and summer days. But one thing you can't do is move like tons of dirt. Sure, you can move a wheelbarrow load of dirt here or there, but if you're talking about I'm talking about literal tons of dirt, re-excavating your yard, you need experts. Dirtworks can do that, and not only can they do that, they're the best. They are the best when it comes to excavation work. They're going to come, they're going to make sure your water's draining properly, make sure it's draining away from your home, make sure you don't have standing water in your yard. They can move tons of dirt, and they can do it quickly, efficiently, and you're going to love the work they do, and affordable as well. Call Dirtworks 931-409-0782. Give them a call today. That's Dirtworks 931-409-0782, and online at dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirtworksforyou.com. Works with an X. Dirtworksforyou.com.
Reduce fat and tighten skin today by getting M-Sculpt Neo treatments with Dr. James Van Winkle in Manchester. This
Could Holly move the morning show to the duck next year?
Hey, let me tell y'all something.
Kicking her out. What if we split off?
I
and
believe
you do a
gray
morning
or
show.
red.
You,
Bottom line.
you do a morning show on another station, and I'll do the morning show here, and we'll just see who does better.
Do we get to pick a co-host?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you going to get?
Oh, probably one of the funniest people I know.
I'm right here. So.
I didn't say funny looking.
No. Who are you going to get?
I don't know.
Because she doesn't know anybody. She was just trying to run out mouth.
I know people. Shady people. Who will help me hide a body if I ask. Loyal people.
Which insurance agency has the best customer service in your Yes.
I don't know.
There we go.
Yes. Yes.
Hot.
Yeah, I guess we are pretty good.
Okay.
Let's do a segment where we guess how dirty Holly's hair is. Like what day old hair? Is that 1 day old hair? Is that 2 day old hair? No.
4 to 8.
It's 3 day old hair.
3 day old hair.
That's why it's in these little crusty buns.
That's kind of nasty. Why don't you bathe?
I didn't say, nobody said I didn't wash.
No, she doesn't take a bath
Just
either.
wash my hair.
She's not been in the bathtub. No wonder nobody wants to be around you.
I had a cute little blazer on yesterday, and I was hot in that gym chasing down the basketball. And when I got over there to shoot, I just knew I was radiating some BO.
Did you have deodorant on?
Yeah, but buddy, after a certain point, I just don't know that it does any good. All the kids to the left and the right of me just like hit the ground.
They're like, let's stand behind her. Guys, let's get in the proper line. Did anybody ask radio specific questions?
So I had a kid come up to me and he goes, so how does this work? And I was like, oh, we are Peterson Media Group. It's the umbrella company to 4 radio stations here in Middle Tennessee. I told him about maybe doing some junior broadcasting.
Yeah.
I didn't say junior. I don't know what you call that, but
Yeah.
And some board operator on it.
Yeah.
He looks at me and he goes, that's really cool. I was talking about how do you win a shirt? Do I got to shoot the basketball?
Well, how did you win a shirt?
You had to shoot
Hit the shot.
They had to follow us on social media,
Good.
and if they got the shot,
Yeah.
they got a shirt.
Gotcha. Gotta follow us on social media just to shoot, and then you gotta hit the shot. Nice. Thunder Radio Morning Show, Friday edition. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Save 15% on your next trip to Orange Beach. 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo right on the beach. Couple of pools on site at the Shoalwater. Learn more at thunder1320.com/beach. That's thunder1320.com/beach to get that booked up before all the weeks are gone. I think fall break's gone, but maybe there's some summer weeks left, so get on there and get it done right now. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
We've got plenty to do today. Games in a little while. What are we doing here, though?
We are talking about chairs.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound riveting? But it is. It is, though. When I was little, I can remember my meemaw, certain couches she couldn't sit on. I remember when I had got my first house and she had come over, she couldn't sit on my couch because it sat too far back. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yeah.
She,
hard to get out of that thing.
She couldn't get up. Or
100%.
You know,
We got a chair over here, been broken.
we
just sit in it.
when we were younger, we could sit anywhere at any given time. You could just sit. You could sit on a stump, you know.
Oh yeah.
And
You didn't realize.
what material do you think school desks are made of? The chair? It's like the hardest material on earth.
What, metal?
I don't know. They wasn't metal, was it?
I think so.
The seat part.
You talking about
It's like that plasticky part.
I know, okay, I know what you're like. You're in the cafeteria, like the stools.
No.
I mean, my chair was made out of metal. I thought. I had a desk and a metal chair.
The seat part is like
It's metal.
something. It ain't metal.
Yeah,
You know, think about how heavy them chairs would be if it was all metal.
they're heavy. I don't know what they're made out of.
You and I ain't talking about the same chairs.
Well,
I
maybe it's
reckon.
made out of something else. I don't know.
Anyway,
Anybody know?
It was not soft
No,
on the hindquarters.
no.
But I noticed while we were on vacation, I was sitting on the couch and I was like, oh, the firmness of this couch, I like it. I don't sink too far down in it. And I was like, that sounds familiar. I can't quite put my finger on where I've heard that before. But then I found myself reaching for a pillow to put behind me because it sat too far back. I needed to lean up a little bit. And I'm like, when did I hit an age where I can't sit on a couch?
Yeah. Yeah.
When we go to Common
We're
John,
gonna put this with our vitamin segment,
yeah,
buddy. We got the vitamin minute, and now we have a very riveting discussion about what chairs we can and cannot sit on.
it's things that you don't realize when you're younger that you look at older folks when you're young and like, why is that an issue for you?
Yeah.
Just
sit down,
sit
man.
down in the chair, sit down.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, y'all don't know.
You were gonna say when you go to Common John, we got to get the padded seats.
Common John has two kinds of seats inside. They have padded and unpadded, and
One's made out of wood, I think.
And if we're at a table and we don't have the padded seats, we move it.
We move seats or we move
musical
tables.
chairs, so we get.
We get the padded
To
seats.
be fair, we are going to sit there a while.
Yeah, I mean,
so
if we were only
need
going to stay
seats.
for an hour, we could sit in whatever seat we want. But after 5 hours sitting on that wood, I can't find my belt. It's over there. After 5 hours of sitting there, you have to. It's very painful.
Jessica says, try to jump off a tailgate now. And
Hurts so bad.
that is an excellent point to what I'm trying to say, because
Gravity.
there's not a day that that just happens, because when you get, I maybe get in a tailgate probably maybe 3 or 4 times a year in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember.
Maybe to help Josh carry something out the back of it or something, but
Used to, you just jumped off that thing. Not only did you jump off, you jumped up and off. Like you leapt off the tailgate when you were little. You were at the end and you jumped like a diving board. You jumped off
Yeah.
the tailgate. Now you kind of lean. You put one leg as far down as you can get it, and then you try to tiptoe onto the ground, and then you bring the other one with you. Or if you have to kind of quote unquote jump, you just kind of fall off the end, or you put your butt down there and you slide off. There's no jumping off the tailgate anymore.
What gets me when you do jump, say you are jumping off a tailgate at 40 and you ain't done it in a while, two things are going to happen. You're going to jump down, and none of your knee joints or nothing is going to bend, and you're just going to hit, and it's just going to feel like,
it's like you need your shocks replaced.
Yeah.
That's what happens. It's like when you're in a car with bad shocks and you hit railroad tracks.
Yeah,
That's
exactly
what it feels
it's like.
Your
Or-
teeth rattle, your ankles
everything
hurt.
rattles. Or you jump down, your knees do bend, but they give out, and the earth gravity pulls you just crumpled down.
I'm convinced gravity pulls much harder after
your
35
knees
or so.
bend, but then you don't have the leg muscles
Well, that's
to
you.
push you back up again.
That's more probably a you problem.
It's just rough.
Jumping off the tail. And what I do is I grab the side and kind of use it as a almost like a parachute. It kind of slows me down. I can use my upper body strength to slow the fall
Okay.
a little bit.
Slow the momentum.
Yeah, my truck's got one of those little steps on the back that folds down, so you can use it to step up. And I need that step, but I don't know how to make it fold down consistently. Sometimes I stand on it and it just goes down, and sometimes it doesn't. But now it scares me because I hyperextended my knee trying to get up there
Oh,
because I didn't think it was going to work. I stood on it. I was like, it's not going down. So I just used all my weight to go up, and then it lowered, and I kind of
yeah,
hurt
that
myself.
hurts.
So now I'm a little too nervous to even use that. I'm sure I don't know how to make it work.
When I first started working, I'm talking 1920, an office chair. I can remember office chairs being a big deal where I worked at the hospital. And the older women, you didn't touch their chairs. That was their chair. And I'm like, what's the big deal?
Chairs are chairs.
I'll sit in this
Yeah.
janky chair. I don't care. I'll sit in this.
Now I need the X
Now
chair.
I'm like, where is the best chair with the best lumbar support? I need it to recline back a little in case I need to put my feet up or something.
I want one of those X chairs. They got, this guy like different settings. It can move any way you want. It's heated. It's cooled. It's got speakers on the head. So I want that.
Why do you need all that?
I just want one. It's very expensive.
It's called an X chair.
I think it's an X chair. Yeah. Dan Bongino advertised them for a long time.
Okay.
And so I looked them up, and I think I'll just get a new car instead.
Yeah, I've not seen them. I have to look them up. I did sit in one of those massaging chairs, like at the Sears one time.
The Sears.
Is that where it was? You remember?
You sat in that chair at the mall. It was an Electronic Express.
Okay. Anyway, I was like, wow, who has the money to buy one of these? Who can just afford to buy one chair that is just, and I bet it ain't even that good. And I sat in it and I was like,
Oh,
I
they were
gotta
nice.
find the money for this chair.
Yeah, they were. So listen, when you get on the X Chair website, I'm talking about that.
It don't even list the price.
Listen, they're having an anniversary sale, so you can save up to $600. So when you're talking about saving $600 from this chair, how much
Is that like a $3,000 chair?
They're pretty expensive.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, gosh. This chair is $1,019.
I guess the $600.
Yeah, but it says up to $600. Let's turn the mic off while Holly coughs. Are you okay?
Dying.
This chair is $1,649. So what gets me is this one's $639. What gets me is when I get in here, I'm like, well, if I'm going to spend $800 on a chair, I might as well spend $1,600 on a chair.
Might as well.
And even though that's a dumb line of thinking, that's what I do. I was trying to see their most expensive ones. Just like, what's the most expensive chair they
I don't
got?
know. I'm to the age now where I guess I'll invest in a good chair.
Price high to low. The most expensive one I see is $1,649.
Okay, so
It's $250 off right now.
Okay. I'm still not paying that much for a chair.
Free upgrades included. Like what?
I don't like to be sitting that much anyhow.
Oh, okay. You got massage options. So here we go. So this is the chair. It's $1,600 some dollars. So now let's add the massage. No massage, or you can start adding these massage options like lower lumbar massage, $100. Now you get the cooling and heat for free right now. So they got that
Oh.
going on. Yeah. So there's different little options you can probably get this chair up to a couple grand. I'm out. But if somebody wants to get me one, or if X Chair wants to become a sponsor on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, that'd be all right. All right, we got the more morning show. Stupid, silly stat coming up in a little while. We're closer to on time today, so that's good. Go ahead.
Can I ask a
We
question
were.
for everybody to ponder, and we'll talk about it later on the show?
Sure, go ahead.
If you're at a restaurant and you're dining outside, you're outside eating, they say, well, you prefer inside or outside? You say, let's sit outside. It's a nice night. You get your food, a bird flies over, poops in your food. Is it the responsibility of the restaurant to provide another meal?
I think there are more dynamics to that. It's not that simple. Oh, and we'll talk about that later. But yes, they should. All right, morning show here until 8:30, brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let you know what's happening over at Granddad's when we come back.
Hi, folks. B.B. Brown, Wackett Realtors, Joint Associates. I would like to welcome you.
All right.
Discuss amongst yourselves.
I think if they encourage the birds to hang out there,
What do you mean encourage?
like if they got a fountain out there,
It's a fountain.
the birds are
it's-
bathing in the fountain. So,
But it's not for the birds. It's for the
But they don't-
aesthetic.
no.
It's pretty.
but
It's
they
pretty
ain't trying
look
to
at
scare these
water.
birds off. They're not putting up.
Scarecrows at a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
You're right. They're not. It's
Well-
the outside.
I just think that at that point, yeah, they should. I don't think it's their responsibility, but I definitely ask for another meal. Yeah.
Yeah, but who pays? Would
They-
you ask for another one?
I think if it's a rampant issue of birds crapping in people's food, they'll do something about the birds. Go out there and shoot some firecrackers off or something. Get rid of the birds. Ashley tripped, dropped my lunch at the zoo. Way to go, Ashley.
I wish I could have seen it. Did she fall?
Did she fall all the way down to the ground? Because that's cool.
She didn't tell us about it. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming she's okay. It was no big deal, but still would have liked to have seen it. If you own a restaurant, okay,
I would replace the food.
you would cook the meal again.
Mhm.
So you would just
Yeah, I would
eat
ask
it.
them to come inside and eat, and then I would replace the meal. That way it didn't happen again. And then if I started having a problem with this happening on a daily or even weekly basis, then we would examine our bird situation. I would go out there with a gun and start shooting birds in front of people. Or I would go out there and be like, hey, which one was it? Oh, that one. And I'd shoot the bird. You won't do that again.
I saw what you did to my friend. Bam.
Well, let's see here. Okay.
I guess all you can do is ask, and all they can
Do is say no.
All they can do is say no. I'm not replacing it. And then you can go online and give them a bad review if you want.
I think most restaurants would replace the food.
We need to ask Dina what she would do. Ask Joe Pat. Ask Renee.
What would you do?
I want to I could go around and do a little interview. Local
Holly on the street.
Holly on the street.
Holly about town. Jessica's right. You got to cook it again because you know they're going to badmouth you. You like it's a lose-lose on the PR front. If you redo it, they're not going to get online and be like and sing your praises. But if you don't redo it, they're going to get online and trash you. Like you can't. No, there's no winning, but there is losing in that situation from a PR standpoint. People aren't going to jump online and be like, "This happened, but they were awesome and they replaced the meal." They're not going to do that for the most part. One person might, but right. But if you don't, 9 out of 10 people are going to get online and be like, "They suck." Matter of fact, I think they told the bird to do it.
I got the cutest video of the bird in that fountain, though.
Yeah, we were outside at the Cobalts at Orange Beach, and that the bird pooped on the girl one. We were talking about this yesterday, and they're like, "What if they had gone in our food?"
She cried.
She just cried.
She had a new hoodie on. She had just got at the Gap.
She was just sitting there, and she's
And
like,
she's just talking about how much she loved that hoodie. I love this hoodie. So I've seen her wear it every day since then. She loves it.
"We watched it."
Bird. Right on it. I've been pooped on by a bird twice in my life. Once I was posing under a tree for prom.
Oh, I've
In
seen
my
them
dress.
pictures. I've seen them pictures. Leaned up on that tree with them disposable cameras, buddy.
Yeah, disposable camera. And a bird pooped in my prom
Disposable
hair.
cameras, and it looks like the picture is taken from 100 yards away. I don't know why they're so wide like that.
I spent so much money on I loved
Disposable cameras.
taking pictures. Yeah. I've got boxes of just pictures from school,
Yeah.
high school, just pictures of my siblings, random pictures I ain't ever gonna do nothing with.
Now you think you're some kind of
But
professional
I don't
photographer.
want to throw them away.
Throw them away.
No.
I used to like the disposable cameras too. I mean, did you ever have like a real camera, like with the film, and you put it in and you take the film out and take it to the store?
It was very long and slender.
Yeah, you had to wind the thing.
Yeah, you wind it, and it was not very. I think it was it was not an expensive camera at all. But my mom had like a 35 millimeter.
Oh, nice.
And I played with it some.
Ready to come back, Holly? Morning show with Josh and Holly. Glad to have you with us on Thunder Radio, WMSR, AM 1320, FM 107.9, FM 106.7. I was over in Franklin County yesterday. The 106.7 carries pretty good over that way. I had to go over there for some things, and 106.7 will get you through Estill Springs and on into the Deckard area. And worldwide, of course, on the Manchester Go app and thunder1320.com. That's our terrestrial radio and our online radio. You can also watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. So do that on our Facebook and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
What's happening over at Granddad's today? Lunch.
You can go by from 11 to 2 and get the lunch line special, which is pot roast, fried catfish with hush puppies.
Pot roast is different.
It is different.
Okay.
Chicken tenders, white beans, slaw, scallop potatoes, corn on the cob, fried apples, cornbread or roll. Find Granddad's at 620 Woodbury Highway. Tonight, they have open mic night with Jim Sartain.
Oh,
Jim
buddy.
Sartain.
I've seen some good performances during open mic night. Let me tell you what.
Starts at 6:30.
Now get up
And
there and try your luck.
tomorrow, starting at 7, they got Tall Paul and Christy.
Tall Paul, buddy. He plays some killer Tom Petty. I was up there last time he came on. It's good Tom Petty.
I love Thomas
Good Tom
Petty.
Petty covers. You know who doesn't like Tom Petty?
Tiff.
Tiffany. And I don't understand that. And I don't really trust anybody who doesn't like Tom Petty. And I think Jacob at our other office didn't even know who Tom Petty was.
No, yeah.
Didn't even know. I'm like,
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm
what?
like, Jacob, buddy.
We like you. We did.
Your
Yeah.
assignment is to listen to some Tom Petty.
Yeah, you gotta. When we bought the station, we bought the new station, somebody got on social media and they were like, please play less Tom Petty on 93.9 The Duck. And I'm like, we're actually going to play more Tom
And
Petty.
you're blocked.
Get out of here. Go somewhere else then, buddy. We're going to play all the time. I couldn't go plug in a Tom Petty song if I wanted to because I don't know how that.
We don't know how to do
I don't know
it.
how to, but I'm going to learn. And Once I learn, buddy, I'm gonna get over there on the whiskey country, and
It's gonna be nothing but walling.
It's gonna be Morgan Mondays, Wallen Wednesdays, and we're gonna have Tom Petty Tuesdays. I mean, we're gonna really ramp it up. I couldn't play music on the Rooster. I don't know any of the music that fits. Like, I don't understand today's music. I don't know what today's music is.
You know,
thankfully, people that do help us with that.
When I listen to music, I'm a lot of times have it on 93.9 The Duck.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to the classic rock.
That's what I listen to usually when I'm listening to music. When I'm listening for talk, of course, I'm here. Listening to the Braves yesterday, we were having issues with that. Hopefully, that'll be resolved.
Let's play games.
It was on, but I don't want to play games.
We're gonna play stupid, silly statistics.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Hey, y'all. Stupid Silly Stat is revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester, Tennessee. Custom exhaust work is not something that's done at every repair shop. I don't think people realize that. They're like, well, you could do it anywhere. Just go to any repair shop. No, not the case. They do that at Freedom Automotive, though. 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, and they're open 6 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Saturday. Locally owned and operated, Freedom Automotive. That's 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Holly?
According to a report, check the answering machine is the number 2 phrase that went extinct thanks to modern technology. What's the number 1 phrase that went extinct thanks to modern technology? Number 2 is checking the answering machine. You don't hear anybody saying it anymore.
Well, this makes sense. All right.
Hardly ever. What other phrase that you may
Heard all
have
the time.
heard
Yeah. Is now gone.
and something you don't say anymore? Number 2 is
Or something you don't see. I don't know.
Checking the
answer.
answer.
Said this, but
it's a phrase. It's a phrase.
it's a phrase. Yeah. 728-1320. According to a report, check the answering machine. That's the number 2 phrase that went extinct, like dinosaurs. It's gone, thanks to modern technology. What is the number 1 phrase that went extinct thanks to modern technology? This is the dodo bird of extinction here. 728-1320. If you know the answer, I want to take a guess. The number 1 phrase that went extinct thanks to modern technology. Thunder Radio shirt and 2 tickets to the Chattanooga Aquarium for grabs here. Thunder Radio shirt and 2 tickets to the Chattanooga Aquarium up for grabs here. Having some guesses come through over on the Carmine Family Dental cameras. Nothing on the phones yet.
Jessica says, get up and change the channel. We were the remotes growing up, right?
Yeah, my grandma had that one. You pulled the knob out to turn the TV on, and you had to wait a solid minute and a half for that
the
thing to warm up.
static. Did you ever put your
And you put
hands
your hand,
on
you get the
it?
static, and your hair
would
stands
stand
up. And that's probably why we're gonna have cancer. I don't know. And it's like we're turning this thing on for severe weather, and it takes 2 minutes for it to turn on. I hope it doesn't get here soon. 728-1320. Pam says, take the phone off the hook.
You did that when you didn't want to be bothered.
Yeah, take the phone off the hook.
No one says that anymore.
Yeah. Just unplug it. I kind of want a landline phone just for nostalgic purposes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. I don't pay for that, but I kind of want one. My grandma still got one. I call her on that a few days a week. Just, she doesn't answer all the time, but she still got an answer machine.
Every time I see your grandma's phone, I want to pick it up and go, do you like scary movies?
728-1320. No guesses this morning on the Ben Lomond hotlines. According to a report, the number 1 phrase that went extinct is
thanks to modern technology.
Thanks to modern technology. Is check the answer machine. What's the number 1 phrase that went extinct? Morning show.
All right, I'll kick things off for rotary dial phone.
No, not. We're not looking for items that went
A
extinct.
phrase.
We're looking for a phrase.
Oh, okay.
We're looking for a phrase. Good try though.
like
Phrase, okay.
Yes.
yeah, like Kevin had a good one. He says, look a number up in the phone book. Nobody says that anymore.
Yes. Nobody says look up the number in the phone book.
Now you say Google
it. That always was the answer when I wanted to know something. My parents were like, look it up. It was look it up in the dictionary or look it up in the phone book.
Did you ever look up things in the encyclopedia?
Yeah. Well, when we had an encyclopedia at home, but it was only like 1 letter. or something.
No,
We didn't have the
somebody
whole set.
bought the Encyclopedia Britannica from a traveling
One of those
salesman.
salespeople.
Yes, they were nice, buddy. I don't even. I think if I asked our girl one what an encyclopedia
have a
was,
clue.
she wouldn't even know what it was.
She would have no
I'm going to
clue.
do that later.
What is that? Chat GPT? 728. The technology has come so far, so fast. I remember looking at numbers in the phone book and then somebody wouldn't be there, or there'd be like 5 of the same name, and you got to know where they lived. Like, okay, they live at this road, so then you could get the number. I looked up numbers in the phone book when I worked at the newspaper quite a bit. You know, in my early years trying to find people. You know, and it's pretty common.
My uncles painted like houses and stuff. My papa would go down that phone book, call people and ask them if they needed any painting done at their
Just
home.
old school, buddy. Just hustling.
That's what he did.
I appreciate it.
I mean, he wasn't getting paid or nothing. It just occupied his time.
728-1320. We're looking for the number one phrase that went extinct because of technology. Morning show.
Let your fingers do the walking.
Not it. Not it.
I say that's still happening.
That's not it. According to a report, check the answering machine is the number 2 phrase that went extinct thanks to modern technology. What is the number 1? And I'll say this, there still may be answering machines out there, and there are. My grandma's got one. There's this one, it's extinct. I mean, there may be a few, but it's pretty extinct. That's why it's the number 1 thing.
It's something you might have.
And it's not the item. We're looking for the phrase that may go with this item.
It's something you might have in an attic or you might see at an antique store.
Yeah. Yeah, true. The item, but not the phrase. What's the phrase that goes with the item? The answering machine is not the answer. It's check the answering machine. That's the phrase. What is the phrase here? Jessica
says, how do we get there? Because maps, Google Maps.
Right.
Or Waze or whatever.
You know, used to we had to print out.
You printed it out.
You printed out your MapQuest and you printed it out and you got the directions and
13.4 miles to exit 37. And you're like, oh God, I hope I don't miss it.
But you thought that was awesome.
It was awesome.
Like to be able to have that technology to print out your MapQuest direction turn by turn. You know, heaven forbid there's a wreck and you got to reroute or something. Now the phone just tells you. It's great. Yeah. And then GPSs came along like Garmin's.
And it was special.
A big deal. Yeah. You put the Garmin on your and that, but within like a year, everybody's phones did it. Then it was a data issue, but then pretty soon that really wasn't a problem either. Because I had a Garmin. I was like, man.
You thought you were high tech,
buddy. I had a Garmin on the windshield of my 1996
you
Nissan
were like
pickup truck.
Zach Morris with that chunky.
Yes.
Mobile phone, phone.
I know. You could change the little icon. Mine was a little monster truck driving around. I loved it.
The graphics on things like that.
Yeah. But now it's just street view, pretty much.
Right.
Like you can look to your left at a red light and see a homeless person. Oh, look at there. He's right there. He's on the map. You know, it's all right there.
Yeah.
728-1320. We still do not have the right answer. I've got Thunder Radio shirt.
According to a report, checking the answering machine is the number 2 phrase that went extinct thanks to modern technology. What's the number 1 phrase?
728-1320. 2 tickets to the Chattanooga Aquarium and a Thunder Radio shirt for the winner today. It's going to be a tough one. So I got a text from Junior. Shout out, Junior. Thanks for listening. I'm going to send a telegram. He said that would be a good guess.
A telegram.
Yeah, not it, though. And I'm sure that's also extinct, but little newer.
What about patch me through?
Patch me through.
Operator, patch me through.
Operator. Send my love down to Baton Rouge. Morning show.
Be kind, rewind.
There it is. Be kind, please rewind. That is the answer. What's your name? Rick. All right, Rick. Come on up here. I've got a shirt and 2 tickets to the Chattanooga Aquarium. These tickets expire like mid-May, so you're going to want to come get this pretty soon, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, we had a couple of right guesses over on the Carmine Family Dental. I think Jake Shelton actually guessed this within like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was. He guessed that so fast.
He said, "Be kind and rewind." We would have taken any version of that, but be kind, please rewind was the number 1 phrase that has gone extinct due to modern
Oh,
technology.
we were talking about that a little bit last week when the VCRs come out. That when it got to the end, it automatically rewound your. Is rewound a word?
Yeah, I think so. Rewinded is not. I don't think.
Rewound.
Reround.
Rewinded.
I think that's it.
Your
It's certainly
VHSs.
Yes. Rewound. So that was the
Rewound.
That was the newer VCRs did that.
Yeah, but that technology was.
I don't even have to push that button anymore. Did you ever play a tape so much it wore out and
Yes.
it wouldn't rewind
Yep.
no more? The tape came off of it. Were you so upset?
Ones like E.T.
Yeah, and you'd be watching it and like little lines would go across the screen, but you didn't care.
It was popular then to try and get all of the Disney VHS tapes, and I can remember my mom, like, we just had all of the each time a new Disney movie would come out, we'd get the VHS. They'd all be lined up in a row like
I
trophies.
thought you grew up poor.
I know, that was like one thing that they did that was like
spent some money on you.
Brand name product right there.
I sit here and eat my Fruitos and watch my Disney movies. Yeah, I wasn't big into the Disney movies. Boy, I think.
What did you watch then? Like what little movies?
I don't remember. I really don't like being a little kid. Not older. I mean, I watched things like Armageddon.
Did you watch Barney?
Not on tape, I don't think. Maybe when I was
Did you
little.
watch it on TV though?
Yeah. Yeah, I got home and Sesame Street was on, and I got to see Mr. Rogers and Barney. That all came on when I was like 5, 6 years old. So you watch that.
And I'm probably Power Rangers was something you watched.
Love Power
Ninja
Rangers.
Turtles.
I didn't get to watch Power Rangers really when I was little.
Me and my brother watched it before school.
Yeah.
Like while we waited to leave.
Well, I didn't have cable or satellite until I was probably in 2nd grade.
Did that come on cable?
I think so. I don't know. I don't remember. Some of that's going to blend. And then we got one of them big dishes that you had to change the satellite
I
on.
never had one of those.
Oh, man. So like you have like 25 channels on G5, and then you had to change it to G9 and like different satellites you have to hit to get. And I remember G5 was the best one because it had TBS and TNT and USA had all the best channels. ESPN was on that one.
I remember one time we lived out in Hillsboro and my parents didn't have cable at that time. So we watched VHS, but the only VHS tapes we owned were like John Wayne movies. So I watched McClintock and Rooster Cogburn and this is constantly just John Wayne movies.
Just to have something on.
That's what they had. They liked it. I mean, truth be told, I liked it too. I wouldn't have watched it if we had cable,
yeah.
But I mean, some good stuff in there.
Once we got the satellite, it opened your world.
What
there.
was the Lonesome Dove? Golly,
my grandpa had Lonesome Dove. It was on quite a bit on the tape.
Yeah,
on the VHS.
That part with the snakes and
man.
the boy in the river.
That was right before you changed tapes, I think.
That made me sad.
Right
I didn't like
the
that.
end of tape 1.
Oh, it just made me sad.
I also know Titanic. I know where the tape switched on Titanic. It was right when they told him this thing's about to sink. This ship can't sink. I assure you it can. And it will. And that's the end of tape 1 or somewhere right around there. And I didn't even watch tape 2. I know what's going to happen.
When Titanic came out, everybody went and saw it. Everybody had seen it. It had been out for months.
It stayed out forever. I finally went to see it after it had been out like 5 or 6 months.
When I finally went, yeah, me too. When I finally went to see it, I begged. And finally went to see it. And there was like, we were the only ones in the theater.
Too. We went and there was probably 5 people there.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is this still out? Jessica says my girls are watching all the old Disney princess movies now, and I didn't remember how bad the graphics are.
They're bad.
Yeah.
At the time, I thought they were.
Right?
There's something to just nothing brings me back to my childhood faster than watching Cinderella.
Speaking of the new Disney, but the new Snow White has tanked.
And it didn't do real good.
No. It only did like $45 million on opening weekend. And I mean, they spent $300 million on that movie.
I want to be honest with you. I didn't see a lot of promotion about it. I didn't
either.
The only topic I think I saw was when they decided who was being cast in it. like I remember seeing, oh, they're making a live action Snow White.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing I ever saw about it was how it didn't do well.
Yeah, it's not done well at all. I was trying to find the exact numbers. I saw them the other day. Like it was bad. They were expecting or hoping for over $100 million opening weekend.
I couldn't even tell you who's in it. Honestly, I don't know who is playing Snow White.
I don't either. Let's see.
Jessica says, watch Snow White, the old one. I'm pretty sure she doesn't even have 5 fingers on her hand. Hands are hard to draw. Have y'all ever tried to draw somebody and you're like, okay, face and body looks good. Now let's draw these hands. And it's like clown mitts, like a big baseball glove hands.
I can't draw anything, to be fair. I'm the least artistic person you'll ever meet.
Josh and I did the painting thing last Thanksgiving or Christmas
yeah.
where he painted me and I painted him. And it looks like a 5-year-old painted me. And my painting of him looked like
Eminem.
Vladimir Zelensky.
I get a lot of people that say that we're doppelgangers.
Yeah, that's your doppelganger.
Yeah. You've noticed you've never seen me and Zelensky in the same place, have you?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm running off and fighting wars.
Yeah, okay.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. We've got, is it Name That Movie or tune?
No, it's Name That TV Show theme song.
Okay. Name That TV Show theme song coming up in a minute. Hey, March Madness. Holly is leading the bracket in
Boom.
terms of the VIPs, which is just shocking to me. I'm no longer in last place, so that's good. We'll talk about that in a little while as well. We got the Friday mix. That's coming up in a few minutes as well. Plenty to pack in the next hour of the morning show. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
What's up? Oh, let's see here. Congratulations to Rick. Winner. Job, Rick.
Which Rick was it?
I don't know.
Was it Richard Reed?
I have no clue who that was. Where is she going? $3:30. Is this the 30th? No, it's 28th. How bad I can read. Yeah, the Braves suck. Season's over. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, the Braves are. I don't feel like it's going to be a great year. We'll see. I don't know. But they're missing their window. Like they didn't add enough in the bullpen. But we'll see. Yeah, she's going down a Coke real quick. That's what she's doing. Up there sneaking a Coca-Cola. Do y'all think you went out there to sneak a Coca-Cola?
Can I give you guys an update on how that's going?
It's not.
It's not going good.
She doesn't care. She's just.
I care.
She doesn't. Her life doesn't matter much to her. She
I
just
get real thirsty for Coke. I don't know.
It's because you try to quit the whole thing instead of just easing
I
out.
tried to do one a day.
Ooh, can't even get out of that. It's a lot of empty calories.
I love it when you say that. I'm gonna put that on phrases you say that I love.
It's a lot of empty calories.
A lot of empty calories.
Well, I'm gonna go this morning and drink some empty calories, so it's gonna be good. Sun's out, guns out, huh? Sun's out, guns out.
You like that?
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you who's got some big old guns is the girl one.
Golly, she looks like a machine.
Let me show y'all.
Just
I'm just gonna show them.
send it to me and I can put it on the screen.
No, we're not putting it on the screen.
Well, it's more professional than you holding your phone up there. There's no detail.
There's detail.
No. Okay. Speaking of technology, we can just put the picture up there.
I just don't.
Don't what? Don't want to put her picture up there? Then why are you putting it up there? Either put it up there or don't.
Look.
They can't see that. Get it closer. That's good enough. Yeah, pretty good shot. That's all right. Girl's ripped like a tater chip. She could beat up Holly, no doubt.
She does. There's a certain level of crazy aggression that she has not developed yet. She may physically be stronger than me, but she would not win in a fight.
If it was strength versus strength, she'd toss Holly around like a rag doll.
I had to get her to carry the waters in the other day when I got groceries. I called her and I was like, "Hey, can you come out here and carry these waters in because they're really heavy?"
Our friends over at the Rooster are doing the morning perk. I don't know the answer.
So don't ask.
60% of women prefer to date a man who has one of these. And old Chad coming through with a solid response.
Wait, Chad who?
Chad Cavanagh. I have no clue who that is.
He's not wrong. Every girl wants a guy with a vegetable farm.
Yes.
Eggplant parm is my favorite.
What's the matter with you?
I like to eat.
She does.
Well,
Family show.
When you said Chad, I
Oh.
was like, our Chad? But then I was like, that's not something he would put.
And he was watching. He
in
said,
the
not me.
comments.
Amy said a life insurance policy.
A big one.
She's like, name that TV theme song?
Yeah.
Hattie just happened to be watching. He's like, no, not me. I didn't say that.
Why do I think that somebody named Chad is going to be our
I know.
Chad?
I saw it a minute ago. She said, what Rick won that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what Rick, what that. And then she said a Rick with a last name. And I don't know who that was either.
Richard Reed. He's the dad of Travis Reed,
Oh, okay.
who does the Everyday Joe
Oh.
show, and he's a fan of ours.
You just always think that it's somebody like that. The only people that can listen are people you know. Like she doesn't think there's
I
other
just
people.
asked. I'm just trying to get a little clarification.
Speaking of Patty, did you see where Holly's a wildcat now? But she just fit right in over at Tullahoma.
Taking it easy. Why would I ever leave?
Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors, getting you to school if you're in Tullahoma. Coffee County, Manchester City are spring breaking it this week. I feel like when spring break is over, school just
Warp speed.
It's done.
The
Right?
kids are all being bad.
Yeah.
To our teacher friends,
We're sorry.
we hate this for you. We know they're bad.
Yeah, you say you hate it for them, but they get the whole summer off. They'll be fine. These teacher people with all their holidays that we've adapted pretty much. We take
I think it got hard when they let them stop whipping them.
Yeah, that's when they got way worse. I'm
like
sure.
it
They
just
should
amazes
be allowed to hit the kids.
Yeah,
100%. That would calm them
And
down in a hurry.
That should be a job position.
Right.
I'm the county school's butt whipper.
I just go
Each
to
day,
save money. I'll just
yeah.
travel to each school. You just keep a list, and I'll just
When I get there, I'll just whip all of them.
I'll be there on Monday. I'll be at this school on Tuesday. This school on Wednesday. That would be the best way to do it. I wonder if I can get that through the school board up here.
Let's play games. I've got name that TV show theme song. Josh is going to play a 1, 2, and then a 3-second clip of said theme song. It's your job to guess it. 728-1320.
This is a TV show theme song. We want the name of the show, right?
Yep.
Name of the show. They're going to get that so quick. Hattie's going to be the first one to get it, too.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
728-1320.
Have you watched this show?
I don't know.
You wouldn't have known that theme song.
I wouldn't have known, but I've heard this theme song before.
I've never heard it.
728-1320. Take your guesses. Thunder Radio swag and bragging rights up for grabs today.
Who knows it?
Hattie got it on the cameras.
You're not supposed to tell nobody. Now they're going to go look.
It wasn't hard. Two-second clip. I feel like the older theme songs are easier for that generation to get that watched them because there wasn't a lot on TV. That wasn't so many options. You watched these shows, that's what you watched, and so you know the shows.
I never watched it. I never heard the theme song.
When was this show aired?
I don't want to give a hint.
People know it. They just haven't played yet. 728-1320. Name that TV show theme song, and we'll hook you up with some Thunder Radio swag and bragging rights. 3-second clip. Somebody knows that. They just aren't playing my game today.
I mean, I win.
I thought you were going to give the years.
Now, I'm not giving the years until someone gets an answer. It was 14 seasons, though.
14 seasons of this.
Yeah.
How do you say it was probably done by 85? The show was.
No. Last episode, 91.
91. Wow. Now you don't mind throwing it out there if you can prove somebody wrong. She wasn't going to say the years. Now there she goes.
1978 is when it first started.
78 to 91. So this spanned 3 decades, really. I mean, it touched 3 decades. It didn't last 3 decades. But
Okay,
it touched
yeah.
the
I was
70s.
like, wait a minute, 30s and
No.
carry the 2.
No, I'm saying it aired in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. You just got to figure that's crazy. The generational swap from the late 70s to the early 90s.
Play that 3 again.
Could you imagine something now? Let's just say starting in 98 and still airing in 2012. I don't think anything would go that long. Nobody wants to play.
It says 14 seasons, right? Isn't that what I said?
That's 14. 78 to 91 is 14.
Yeah,
seasons.
14 seasons. Wait, I have never seen an episode of the Kardashians. I've never watched one episode, but it's been on a while.
That's a reality show though, right?
Okay, so
I mean, Grey's Anatomy was on for 20 seasons or something.
let's see. Okay, so it only come out in 2007.
Morning show.
Is it Dallas?
It is, in fact, Dallas.
That's Dallas.
Well done. What's who we talking to?
Kevin Simmons.
What was it?
Kevin Simmons.
Kevin?
Good job, Kevin.
Yeah, well done, Kevin. Thanks for playing.
All right, dude. Thanks.
Well, we appreciate you. Yeah, people were getting it right over on the cameras. Philip, Carey.
I've never seen an episode of Dallas, or have I ever heard that theme song. I don't know what the show is about. I know there was a board game called Dallas that Kevin Malone played in The Office.
Okay.
That's all I know about it.
I guess we need to watch it this weekend.
Let's see what it's about. Let's tell everybody for
I
folks
think
that
they know. Everybody else seems to know the answer.
Let's see. It's is a saga of the Ewing family and its massive oil empire. Okay.
Speaking of underrated show, I thought that I watched, admittedly, when I was younger, Beverly Hillbillies. I thought that was a funny show.
Let me tell you a story
Let me
about
tell
a
you.
let me tell you a story about a man named Jed.
Yeah, I thought that was a funny show, but I don't ever see that on anywhere.
Something barely kept his family fed.
I don't watch TV much anymore, but I don't ever see that on anywhere.
They loaded up the truck and head to Beverly
I was just
Hills.
skipping-
That is.
Just skipping around and doing different parts of the song. All right, it's Friday. That means we got the Friday mix here. I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company. I'm probably headed up there for a little breakfast here in a little while, maybe a beverage or two. You can join us at Common John Brewing Company at 210 Woodbury Highway. They'd be glad to have you. They've got some really good coffee up there, by the way. If you've not had the coffee, recommend that. Scrambled egg power bowl for breakfast, pizza for lunch. They got a good hot dog up there. I've gotten to where I like the Nashville hot wings. That's something I kind of go to. And if you're not a beer drinker, they got regular drinks, family-friendly atmosphere at Common John Brewing Company. Be a good day to sit outside and maybe enjoy the outdoors and have a good time. 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com. Common John Brewing Company. Completely forgot the mix was right there. I would have talked through that. I just wasn't paying attention.
Do what?
So I completely forgot the Friday mix right there. We will do birthdays here, and we'll do Florida Man Friday in the 8 o'clock hour and talk about your bracket.
Okay.
Unless you want to not do that.
No.
Unless you'd rather do something else.
Nope. Let's twist again.
Thunder Radio.
Hey, Josh, I was going to give you a heads up on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Okay.
Okay, I've seen it on Me TV, Me Network TV, or it's called Me TV, and then World Harvest Television.
Okay, cool. We'll check it out.
Okay, I just thought I'd give you a heads up.
Well, thanks for listening.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Let me tell you a story about a man named Jed. Something barely kept his family fed.
Wink. Let's see.
What was the cute little Ellie Mae? Clamp it? What? No.
Oh boy. Let's see. Down.
Did you watch the movie when it come out?
I did watch the movie, but I don't even hardly remember it.
I loved the movie. I thought they did a good job with it. Thank you. He is. He doesn't even do a good job at. I'm like, can you work on your facial expressions?
Josh, to see your bracket points, let's see. Well, if you log in, you should be able to see it. But even if I don't log in, I can go to leaders, and it shows the Peterson Media Group scores. So I can scroll down and look at all the Peterson Media Group scores. What's your username? I can probably find it. But if you log in, I would say you should be able to see it.
Let me buy my little hand.
Oh, I am logged in right now. I'm sorry.
Go like this.
So if you're logged in, and go to picks, winners, leaders. Michael Crossan won round 1. Angela Sainer won round 2. So it's not Adams, Angela. How about that?
Keep away from Run Around Sue.
I don't. Let's see.
Jessica says if you're in the morning show group, you have to hit groups first, then morning show.
Okay. Your groups, and then hit morning show loyal listeners. There we go. 134 leads the way over there. $136. Nick G. Whoever Nick G is. Holly leading the way in the celebrity picker categories. How about that?
I'm really good at basketball things.
I mean,
made
she did that shot yesterday.
yesterday.
And you should say that right there.
Celebrity birthdays. Let me see who I'm impersonating today. Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that one.
Can you?
I can.
She probably just goes by the mascot to the color of jersey. The only reason she's winning.
It don't matter. I'm still winning. How I got here don't matter.
Winning's winning. To be fair, winning is winning.
I'm either going to do an impression or give you a hint. Ooh.
I don't want Coach Cal to learn how to win. I want him to continue to suck.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
This is a joke. You host a swap shop? You said
Yeah.
you're doing Fridays now.
Yeah. I'm hosting.
Cool.
I'm hosting.
You need to do more on-air things. I'm going to have you doing a air shift over on Whiskey Country. Hey, Ride with Holly. You get the perfect accent, demeanor for it.
I do not.
Y'all, that's Alan Jackson. Here's another song. You'd be good. You should do an air shift.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm on air more than I want now.
2 hours a day, Ollie. Come on.
I'm trying to find a good.
Was the Florida game good last night, Kevin? I'm going to tell you, I went to bed at 8:20. So, I don't know. It's at the top of the website, Josh. Very top of the website, there's a banner up there. It says 2025 March Bracket Master Challenge. You just click there, and then it'll be on the page. Top right corner, I think it says log in. And you log in. We are the sponsor of the May Chamber Luncheon. Are you going to get up and talk?
Yes.
You can just stay up there. You can introduce yourself.
Yeah.
I'll introduce myself.
And now let myself introduce myself. Did I win March Madness?
It's not over.
Oh.
You're not winning. You're just winning amongst the celebrity pickers. You're not going to win the whole thing. Have you got your impersonations ready?
Yeah.
About this time, I'm ready to wrap it up. Yeah.
Oh, I had a
Huh?
local birthday.
Go ahead.
Amir Gonzalez.
He's on there.
Okay.
Looks like you wrote him down before. Looks like your handwriting.
Not me.
Oh, somebody with handwriting. That's not Tiffany's, I don't think.
Maybe Brian?
I don't know. Looks like a girl.
I don't
Maybe.
have girly handwriting. I have
It's loopy.
masculine,
No.
sloppy handwriting.
It's
Yes, I do.
loopy. It looks like a girl.
I have fat
She got.
handwriting.
She puts hearts over her eyes.
No, I don't.
Yes, she does. She writes bubble letters. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Call in your birthdays. We can do some live on-air shout-outs if you wish. 728-1320. And today, it's a big day. It's a grand prize day. We draw for a birthday cake from the Manchester Food Line amongst all of our birthday people submitted for the week. That's from last Saturday through today. So if you got a birthday earlier in the week that wasn't submitted, you can still get that turned in. We also draw for our daily prize later on today. It'll be at 4:30. We do our drawing. That'll be a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. And don't forget those anniversaries. Chance to win some flowers from the Mossy Pot. Here we go. 3 of them. Amir Gonzalez. Happy birthday. Brian Morris has a birthday today. And Candace Wiley has a birthday today. Those are the birthdays we have so far. We can definitely add to that list. All you have to do is call in at 728-1320. Holly, celebrity birthdays.
All right. I'm going to give you a hint. You guess.
I thought you were doing impersonations.
Well, impersonations, hints. Some. It don't matter what impersonation I do on some of them. You're just not going to know who it is. Here's the first one.
I just wanted you to try.
Poker face. Poker face.
Yes.
Who is it?
You know.
Who?
Her. Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga has a birthday today. She turns 39.
Better singer than I realized.
She's very talented.
Her vocals were very good. When she did the Super Bowl, I liked her Super Bowl show.
It was good.
Yeah.
Second celebrity. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Who is it?
Oh, it's Dolly Parton.
You got it. Reba McEntire turned 70 today.
Oh, did not like that show of hers. Reba. How many seasons was that on?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I have friends who love it. Just like cuddle up under a blanket and watch it. Not me.
Listen, I'm with Holly on this. Reba was on for 6 seasons. They put that on TV for 6 years and people watched it. I don't like Reba McEntire either. Her voice. Something. Is she a judge on one of those music shows now?
She has
Or
been,
was?
I think. I don't know if she still
The
is.
one where they hit the button, their chair turns around. What is that? American Voice?
Just Voice, I think. The Voice.
Yeah. American Idol.
All right, moving on. Next celebrity. Let me think what movie she was in.
We're supposed to have these ready.
I know. She was in a dancing movie. Oh, a famous dancing movie in the early 2001 is when this came. She was in a few episodes of Dexter.
Yes.
Who is it?
I know her name.
What is it?
Julia Stiles.
Julia Stiles. You got it, buddy. Good job. Yeah, Julia Stiles has a birthday.
What's the name of that movie?
Save the Last
Save
Dance.
the Last Dance,
Yeah. She turns 44 today. Far too far. All right, last one. I'm gonna do it. It's from a movie. You left me in the trenches back there taking grenades.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn has a birthday today. He turns 55.
Wedding Crashers.
Vince Vaughn is on my list. He's a tall guy. I like his height. He's funny. That's like two thumbs up for me. Funny and tall.
I am funny, but I'm not tall. So
you are neither funny nor tall.
I love it when you talk about all of the things you like in a guy, and I don't have any of them.
I like a guy with a full head of hair.
Funny. I love the hair.
I like a guy that could grow a real thick beard.
I'm short, frumpy, grow in white trash beard, and my hair's falling out. And I mean, I'm funny, but
No.
my level of humor may be different than Vince Vaughn's, but I think Vince Vaughn's pretty funny. I give him that.
Yeah.
All right, let's give everybody a weather update. How about that? Heads up here. Listen, pay attention to me. We're talking about the weather.
Sunday's gonna get bad.
It's fine. 57 degrees right now. Just a beautiful start to the day. It's sunny. It's nice. I like to broadcast this show from outdoors today. It's a good day to do that. 78 degrees for your high. It's going to be sunny for the most part. We will have winds at 5 to 10, which is not bad. Occasional gust 20 mile an hour. Not a crazy windy day. Today is a good day to get outside. 59 overnight tonight. 76 on Saturday. Really only difference is a few more clouds and a little gustier, 25 mile an hour winds. And then by Saturday night, some rain settles in. A 60% chance of rain. On Sunday, 73 with a 70% chance of rain. And then Sunday night, we have a chance of some severe weather. We are under an enhanced risk for severe weather in Coffee County, Bedford, really Coffee County north and west. We're kind of around the edge of that enhanced risk of severe weather. So we'll keep our eye on that for you, but just be heads up Sunday night. Those nighttime ones can really get you. So we want you to be aware, kind of pay attention to the timing. If you'll keep an eye on our social media, Thunder Radio, Facebook, or our website, thunder1320.com, we will try to update you when the weather service puts out timing. We also will definitely jump on the air, right? Like if you're like, look, I don't do computers, like we'll jump on the radio and we'll say, hey, listen, heads up for this weather this afternoon. We'll try to keep you up to date, okay? And then Monday we cool down a little bit, about a little bit, not crazy, 68 degrees and a few showers lingering, and 68 on Tuesday. Weather forecast brought to you by the Hillsboro Food Company. It's grilling weather today. You're talking about get out, get the grill out, fire up some burgers, some steaks, fresh cut meat every day at the Hillsboro Food Company. So y'all get on by and see them at 7403 Hillsboro Highway, locally owned and operated. Brandon and Angie Tomberlin cannot wait to see you come by and visit at the Hillsboro Food Company. So get on out there and see them today. They got a good cafe too. They're open 6 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 4 on Saturdays. Closed on Sundays. So get that grilling stuff today at the Hillsboro Food Company.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio,
Your hometown radio station.
Thank you for saying I'm funny, Kevin. That means a lot.
Too funny. I think I'm the right amount of funny. I don't want to be too funny. I want to be the right amount of funny. Used to. Freedom. 57. Fancy buttons.
Somebody guessed a sense of humor on the morning perk, and I think that's a good guess.
Yeah.
We're just talking about that. Good sense of humor. I'm not for arranged marriages. Like, I'm not like a big, like, everybody needs to arrange their kids' marriage.
Oh, no,
but
we should.
I get it.
No,
I
we
get
should.
arranged marriages because they don't know anything. They don't know anything. And you can look at families and say, this person comes from a good family. I've watched them grow up.
Yeah.
They would be a good husband or wife.
100%.
You know, and you can make deals.
You know,
Like once you.
I think arranged marriages should be a thing. It would take a lot of stress out of parenting. I'll tell you that right now. But I'm here to tell you, when you tell your kids to do something, they will do the exact opposite of that thing. So you just have to give them a list of everyone they can marry and leave the one that you want them to marry off that list. And then they'll marry that person. Reverse psychology, ever heard of it? Kind of into it. It's crazy how well reverse psychology does work on kids, though. Like, it's very funny to me how they literally will do the opposite of what you tell them. Like, as a joke.
Josh and I parent a little differently in the sense of he wants to highlight the lesson. Like say for instance, the girl one has a friend who did something bad, and I don't know, there's some drama, you know, and she was like, but I didn't go because I didn't want to be involved. And Josh has to, I'll be like, that's a mature decision. Josh, what he likes to do is really highlight, now see, doesn't that feel good to do the right thing, even though not everybody
reinforcement.
It's like, it's maybe when she was 5, but like she gets it. You can.
No. Look at this map. We're kind of right on the edge of that. No, I don't worry about it.
Is it gonna be bad?
No.
Josh,
I said
look
no.
at me. Look me in the eyes.
No, Margot. I don't know, Margot.
You're a certified storm chaser.
Doesn't mean I'm a forecaster. Somebody's selling this Jeep.
And I'm a candle maker, but you don't see me bragging about it.
I'll buy this Jeep and drive it around.
Are we gonna be Jeep people?
Yeah, we're gonna be Jeep people.
You're not buying anything.
I'm buying this Jeep. Looks like to me.
What kind of Jeep? Can I see it?
It's
He's
just
not
old,
buying nothing.
It's just old Jeep Wrangler. It's on top. I'm gonna drive that thing around on semi truck. I'm gonna take this everywhere.
What are you gonna haul garbage off and furniture?
I'll put it in the back.
Not of a Jeep.
So expensive, Jeeps are. No, I'm not gonna be getting a Jeep. Although I would like to get that one though. Be the whiskey Jeep. We'll wrap it up.
That Bronco was cool looking. I liked it.
It didn't work.
Well, I still like the way it looked. Join Thunder Radio.
Who got a birthday?
Amir?
Oh, I thought you'd already made it.
Mm-mm.
Gotcha. Florida Man Friday here?
Yep.
It's gonna be a nice day today. 80 and sunny. You can't beat that. Can you, baby?
Guess I'll be at a track meet.
Have fun.
As long as it ain't cold, it'll be fine.
It don't start till later, does it?
Starts at 2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
What time do we gotta be there?
You don't have to be there at all.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take my laptop, my little thing, and I'm gonna work. A little power box.
Just don't go. Why would you go if you have to sit there?
I can still watch the girl and run. Her race takes 10 seconds.
Yeah, but she's in several. You're gonna be there all day trying to work for 60
I'm trying
seconds.
to be efficient.
Just stay here and do work.
No, I'm going.
Well, drive yourself.
No, I'm not driving myself.
Buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Yes. Morning show overdrive financed by New Haven Mortgage. We're back for a final 30 minutes. New Haven Mortgage can help get you into the home of your dreams. Maybe you're a first-time home buyer and you don't quite know the process, or maybe it's old hat for you. You've done it, but you need a good finance team. Or maybe you don't want to go anywhere. You just want to do a little cash out refinance and take advantage of the equity in your home. They are available for all of those things. They'll walk you through the process, and they'll make sure they put you in the right product for what you need. That they're going to tell you this is how you need to handle this. This is the path to go. They know those things. They've been doing it for well over 60 years, in terms of combined experience. So get by and see Heather Phillips and her team. They're in Manchester, 1300 MacArthur Street. That's right across from Markham's Pharmacy, where you can learn more online at newhavenmtg.com. Newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. Holly?
Florida man.
Oh, Florida Man Friday. Here we go.
This first one is I'm a clown. Florida man dressed as a clown gets into a scuffle with police. According to the Palm Bay Police Department, officers were called to the shopping center off Interchange Drive, northeast, after a man who had been trespassed was no longer allowed to be in the area dressed up as a clown. This is what the police department posted on social media. What do you call someone who returns to a shopping plaza after they've been trespassed? A clown. So the guy had a yellow clown costume on with red and white striped sleeves. Who does that sound like?
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
It was basically a Ronald McDonald costume.
Whatever happened to that guy?
But over the like M, the golden arch M on the costume, I guess there was a patch that was a skull.
Oh, creepy clown.
He was unshaven and wore a red nose. Like he looked rough.
It's a drunk clown. So,
body cam video showed the suspect and officers getting into a scuffle as they tried to remove him from the property. Officers eventually got the suspect on the ground and placed him in handcuffs. In the search of his pockets, he turned up a weapon. Police tossed that out of his reach.
No, if you just pull the trigger, a little flag comes out. I think's what happened.
Bang.
Bang.
You look like a clown, one officer said to him as he was placed in the patrol car. I am a clown, stupid, said the suspect.
Holly's reading. It sounds like she's reading a story.
Investigators also searched a bag that the man had with him, revealing a pack of cigarettes and a full box of clown noses and more clown costumes.
Never know when you're going to need more.
Sounds like Krusty the Clown, just with his cigarettes.
Golly.
I'm a clown, see?
What was this guy doing?
Loitering. I don't know. Just being a real Florida man.
Doing with all these clown costumes.
All right, listen to this. Florida man accused of firing a rifle for target practice at his apartment complex after watching a military movie. Christopher Gaffney, age 30, is accused of firing a rifle outside of an apartment complex in Claremont while children were playing nearby. He told officers he was practicing target shooting after watching a military movie. Gaffney is facing charges that include using a firearm under the influence.
There we go.
He's currently in jail. I want to know what movie.
Well, I know. I was hoping they would say. Like, what was he watching?
So
American Sniper, clearly.
He told officers he had been watching a military movie and decided to practice target shooting. He made a makeshift target out of a tree and fired several shots, missing the target multiple times.
It's not funny. Thankfully, no one was hurt. I mean, this guy's out just firing at a random tree. You can't even hit it. So, how can't you hit a tree?
He said, I was out here watching a military movie, actually. So the officer says, you came out here in a common area with a loaded rifle and hung up a target on a tree because you were planning on shooting it? Guy says, that is correct. Officer says, that's scary. I don't think that's okay. There's kids right here, buddy. Yeah. You know, he's like,
Not the best place to...
Doesn't say what he was watching.
Man.
I won't say Rambo.
Is that a million? Yeah, that's maybe accurate.
I don't know. Maybe not.
American Sniper.
Yeah, possibly.
I'm going out there and practice my sniping skills.
You wish, buddy. All right, last one. Tatted up Florida man found out...
I love it when you do that. It's my favorite thing.
Tatted up Florida man found with meth hidden in his underwear tells cops There's nothing wrong with drugs.
Nice.
Drugs, my friend. So they discovered several bags of meth.
Holly's reading this segment has been, and I haven't said a word about it.
Probably. Yes, you've laughed. You've laughed.
But I didn't say anything. But now it's time to say something.
Well, say it. Everybody's listening.
School is important, kids. You need to
Tell
pay
them how
attention.
bad I am at public reading.
Take your time, Holly. Remember when we came back from vacation, you said you were going to slow down?
I'm a fast talker. It's just going to take some time. Y'all bear with me.
Just take your time. Slow down. There's no rush.
Thomas Carpenter, age 41, was originally pulled over by deputies for a suspected traffic violation.
Well, that's a good sentence. Good job.
Officers soon discovered evidence of drug use inside the car with two children and an unidentified woman in the vehicle as well. Authorities found a bag full of drug paraphernalia, marijuana, possible meth in the car. While officers tried to talk to Carpenter, he struggled to stay awake and apparently kept fading in and out of consciousness. His female passenger told deputies that they both had smoked some marijuana in the car shortly before they were pulled over. Neither of the adults had medical marijuana cards on them at the time. So the woman was let go, but deputies arrested Carpenter, which shows his heavily tattooed face. Deputies found in his underwear 8 small tied baggies filled with crystal-like substance stuffed in the front of his underwear.
Nice.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Good place to be.
The substance tested positive for meth. He tried to assure the deputies that there's nothing wrong with drugs. He said at the station. Despite his pitch, he was charged with amphetamine trafficking because of the amount of baggies.
Sounds like he had too many.
Oh.
Felonious amount of methamphetamines.
Nothing wrong with drugs, fellas.
Don't do meth,
Look
kids.
at me. I'm in the prime of my life.
Look at what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Stay away from the meth, guys. That stuff, I don't.
Battery acid or something? What's in it?
You think you would know?
A
Growing
bunch
up in
of
the house you grew
stuff
up
you're
in.
not supposed to put in your body. I know that. It just, I'd never have been curious about that at all. It looks dirty.
Well, not like Walter White makes it.
Well, that's blue.
He makes the blue. You wonder if that's even a real thing. What is in?
No, we're gonna get put on a watch list.
Where can I buy these? Let's see. According to the Google, it can treat ADHD. Not really. All right, let's see. Here are the ingredients.
Are you really reading that right now on air?
Yeah, if y'all want to go make some.
No, don't say that.
Look, the listen, Holly, the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department has put the stuff out here for everybody.
Why?
I guess to discourage you from doing it.
Oh, okay. That's what we're discouraging.
Yeah, no, go make it. Drain cleaner, battery acid, lye, lantern fuel, antifreeze.
Okay, well.
So yeah, let's put some of that in our body and see how that goes.
People kill their spouses with antifreeze.
I know.
Why would you willingly put that in your
Smoke
body?
a little bit, I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy to me, the things that people will put in their body. I understand why that might be illegal. Or probably should be.
Yeah.
Illegal. Quite different than the marijuana they had smoked earlier on. Before the traffic stop.
Yeah.
Anyways, final couple of minutes here. Holly is winning the March Madness bracket, the March Bracket Challenge celebrity pickers for Thunder Radio and the Peterson Media Group.
Maybe next time you'll estimate me.
Yeah, she was underestimated. So right now her score, you get points based on your wins, pretty much. Holly is one of our VIP pickers. She is leading the way with a 118. Now she doesn't lead the whole thing
yet.
She's not going to win the whole thing. So the leaders in the Peterson Media Group game, Nick G, whoever Nick G is, has a score of 136. I don't know who that is, but he's got a score of 136, and that leads the way. Baller 33, which it doesn't let me see their names. It just shows me their username. 134. Brooke, a 134. So all those are pretty close. We got some 130s.
I'm not that far behind.
Simmons, Brad, Ross Parker, Angela Sainer, I think Brooke Freeze, all at 130. So all doing pretty well there. Holly is at a 118. So you're pretty far off the pace in terms of the actual lead. But as far as the VIP pickers, she's got a 118. Sean Trail, attorney Sean Trail, is one of our sponsors on that, is a 116. John Roberts Jr., also 116. He's the, with Roberts Nissan. Joe Pat Cope, Lady Raider basketball coach with Granddad's Restaurant, a celebrity picker, 104. So you've got Coach Cope beat by about 14 points.
Boom.
I'm in here at second to last with a 96.
Are you with Wisteria Hill, Katie Whaley?
Katie Whaley's got an 80. So she was
in
way down there
in the beginning.
She was in first after 2 games. So, but she's way down. She's, I think, pretty much secured last place. And I'm probably secured second to last. I may could sneak up there and get Joe Pat, but Holly's fighting for the top 3 probably in the celebrity VIPs.
You will lose.
So congratulations, Holly. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why don't you tell everybody your strategy?
I'll tell you. I'm not ashamed of it. I went through and I looked at the smaller number and decided that was a better team. But if I got to a team that was like an 8 and a 9, or maybe a 7 and a 10, I took a little more consideration. Is it an SEC school versus a any of them others? In which case, 9 times out of 10, I was pulling for the SEC school. So
Tennessee plays Kentucky tonight in the Sweet 16. You can hear that over on our sister station.
Which
Rooster 1015. It took me a minute. Kentucky beat Tennessee twice during the regular season. Tennessee's still 3.5-point favorites in this. I think Tennessee wins.
Okay.
But also never underestimate Rick Barnes' ability to screw up the postseason. I mean, golly, buddy, they've screwed up some grand opportunities in the postseason. He's done a great job for Tennessee basketball, but
a little postseason hump.
Yeah. Slump. Yeah.
He just can't get over.
Just a choke job, really, for the most part. Holly. Other things happening on Thunder Radio today. Coming up in just a minute, we got Swap and Shop. At 9 o'clock, it's the Rick Burgess Show. 10 or 12, it's the Vince Show. Used to be the Bongino Show. We miss Bongino, but Vince does a good job. I've got to listen to him a couple times. Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany at 3. At 6, it's the Ramsey Show, and then Braves baseball pregame at 7:25. First pitch 8:40. Braves and Padres out on the West Coast. Braves choked it up yesterday.
Speaking of choke job, ugh. Go Braves.
Go Braves. Coffee Coach Show tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Live from Al White Ford Lincoln. Morning show returns next week. Full blast after being kind of partial week for us this week. Right? We got a full week next week.
Oh gosh, that's going to feel like forever.
It'll be fine. We enjoy being here with our friends. You can catch replays of the show anytime on Apple and Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Listen to us anytime. Take us anywhere on any of your devices. Or go to thunder1320.com. Click on downloads. It's a good place to find replays of the show. You can find replays of stuff with Connecting Coffee County or ball games there as well. All right. We'll be right back. I'll let you know what's happening over at the Mercantile. Hey, Dirtworks. I want to tell you about them. So springtime, a day like today, it's 78 degrees. You're going to want to get outside, maybe do a little weeding in the garden or getting your landscaping right. Hey, that's fine. You can do that and not break your back, but you can't move tons of dirt. I'm talking about literal tons of dirt. And that's what Dirtworks does. They can come in, they can completely redo your yard, make it to the water's running properly, make sure you don't have water standing near your home or in your yard. They can cut in driveways, completely clear land. They literally can move tons of dirt. That's what they do. It's in their name, Dirtworks. 931-409-0782. 931-409-0782 for Dirtworks. And you can find them online, dirtworksforyou.com, and they're on Facebook, Dirtworks. That's Works with an X, Dirtworks.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage.
Tell everybody bye, Holly.
Hi, Holly.
You have a good weekend.